So then one of them was at the Griffin Rider. He was gonna tell us to thanks for the warning. Kill 10 mongrels and 6 red grid poachers, then return to him. Alright, so you have to destroy some gnolls. That's that quest. And then over here we have to go to the inn and then go turn something else in. So we're level 15 already. Jeez, that's pretty sweet. So we just keep getting a stronger character, keeps getting stronger, I guess, as we level up. And then, what's over here? So yes, let's go. Oh, we could accept that quest. Yes, we leveled up. Now we're at level 15. Now we're high enough level to actually accept this one. We couldn't accept it before.
Need something?
I want you to retrieve his toolbox from the bottom of the lake.
Safe travels.
Alright. That should be easy. Yeah, we could easily go get the toolbox at the bottom of the lake. So, where's the toolbox? Let's just find the toolbox and then come back. Alright, here's the situation. We actually muted our microphone while we were doing this, so we're gonna, maybe we'll narrate it. We were just gonna do this intro saying that we weren't gonna narrate over it, but I guess we might as well. If it's only like 16 minutes, we could sit here and talk. So we swam through the oceans and we were looking for the chest at the bottom of the oceans, right? There's supposed to be a chest down here in the bottom of the oceans. We're trying to find it down here. There was murlocs over there. Somebody was destroying the murlocs, so that's good. We had to go up to breathe some air. Yeah, because we ran out of oxygen before, and then our hero, we almost died. We almost lost our hero, so we learned that we have to actually go up and breathe for oxygen as a human. So then we found the chest. We found the chest at the bottom of the lake. We found it, the sunken chest, and then we opened the chest. So there's a whole bunch of things to do in the Red Ridge, and then we looted the toolbox, and then we went up to the surface, and then we were leaving the lake. Oh yeah, it's over by the L, on top of the L. If you're looking for the toolbox, it's above the L. We were talking about that there. So now we completed the quest. We got the toolbox. Now we could go return the toolbox. Yeah, since we're swimming to the surface here, so now I'm kind of wondering what I was saying through this whole thing, because I was literally talking to myself then the entire time I was saying this, because we muted the microphone, so we were recording all this, and then we couldn't, nothing really worked. And then all the other episodes, they worked out, I guess. The ones before this, they ended up pretty good. They worked out. We died so much in Westfall. There's so many things that we died for in Westfall. All the enemies. Don't listen to the quest givers. If you're doing Westfall, don't listen to the quest givers. They will just send you on a journey to your death if you ignore the quest givers and you just go on your own journey, and then you'll probably do a lot better, right? You'll spend most of your time alive, I imagine, if you were like sorry, Westfall, it's pretty ridiculous. I think I'll stay in Allen Forest until level like 12 or something, maybe like level 15. Yeah, stay in Allen until 15, and then you don't have to worry about Westfall. You won't die a single time, probably. So now we know how dangerous that place is. Here, now we're over in Red Ridge Mountains, which is even more dangerous to level 17 creatures and probably higher level creatures. They probably go really high in this place. So here we should be recording. Go click on here. Microphone's not muted. No, it's not muted. Perfect. So then we worked our way to the inn in the Lakeshire Inn. So the Lakeshire Inn, there was another quest in here. So we're trying to show you where all the quests were in the game too. But then I guess we also found that strategy guide, right? Because while we were rendering all those other videos and editing them and changing the sound, so the sound is all fixed, because the sound is always screwed up when you render the videos, because I'll be recording the videos and then I'll go into the recording and then I'll be like, oh, the sounds don't line up, so you have to split up the sound and then you have to move it over to make the sounds line up every like 2 or 3 minutes or something during the recording. It always goes out of sync, so we fixed all the sounds. And I think we're pretty much done in the Red Ridge, right? There's some people at the edge of the talk, maybe. So the weather is pretty interesting. The rain, they did a good job on the rain. I was walking through the rain. I was like, wow, the rain looks so really cool. We were looking up and looking around and everything. So I believe we're heading over to the guard over by the entrance of the place. Maybe that's where we're headed. Or maybe we're just heading to the Griffin Rider to fly back to Westfall. So you always have to go fly back and forth, because even later I think we were talking about the quest givers. I think I was saying go to Westfall, go to Red Ridge, go back to Westfall, go back to Red Ridge, go back to Westfall, go to Stormwind, go back to Westfall. I just keep sending you back and forth on all these quests. So now we're on the Griffin, we could actually go a lot faster. We already have the Griffin unlocked for Red Ridge, so that's going to save us so much time later. We don't have to walk there. And then now we were in West Falls. Now we get to complete the quest here, right? We go talk to Garen Stoutmantle. We say we completed the quest. Now the quest is completed. Now he's going to give us another quest. Yeah, see, we're in Red Ridge, and he gave us a quest. He said, go to Westfall, and then the Westfall guy is going to say, go to Stormwind, and then we're going to go to Stormwind, and then he's going to tell us to go to somewhere else, and then we're going to have to keep going back and forth again. I don't know where we go exactly. I'm not going to say just so we don't make some crazy story up, but geez, there's so much running in this game. So now we were working on the Messenger of Stormwind. Yes, all the quests are just messenger quests. That's what World of Warcraft Classic was all about. Messenger quests. Like you are not the hero, you are not the mighty warrior, the mighty wage. You're the messenger that has to deliver all these letters to everybody. Like all these letters, like, oh, you're like a messenger. Did you want to deliver this message to the guy down the road? Sure. And then he'll tell you, oh, thanks for delivering me this message. And then we'll go turn around, and then we'll be like, yes, could you deliver this message back to him? Sure. And then they'll just send you back and forth 4 times. So then now we were at the Griffin Rider. We probably had some more quests to do here in Westfall. There's probably still some more quests. We're level 13 or 15. I can't even see. We're level 15 by this point. Okay, yes, that's really good. If we're 15, that's 25% of the way there, right? We only have to get level 60. 15, 30, 45, 60. Yes, we're 25% of the way there. So, geez, how long did this take? 1 day? So it only takes like 4 days to get to level 60, I guess, if this is the same progress. And then we were still falling way behind because we died all the time. If we didn't die once, we would have been so much farther. Probably been like level 20 or something, but we screwed up. We didn't invite people. Oh yeah, because this is a party game, so if you want to progress in this game, you have to group up with people. You can't fight anything by yourself. You're fighting one enemy, and then you're healing, and then you're using your drinks, and then you're eating and drinking all the time, and then if you're in a party, then all of you are attacking the enemy. Oh, here we go. Now we flew to Goldshire, I guess. Yes, there was more delivery quests. He said, deliver this message to the guy in Goldshire, please. He's all the way in Goldshire. And then there's actually no Griffin Point here, so you can't actually fly here. You have to run to Goldshire every single time. There's no flight point here anymore. It's gone. The flight point is only in Stormwind, and there's one in Westfall, and there's one in the Red Ridge. So, geez, only one flight point per area, and Stormwind counts as L1 Forest. So now we traveled to the Stormwind, and then we completed the quest. We gave you the letter, and then we're going to accept. He's going to say, go deliver this letter to somebody else. Just the errands that they send you on in this game. It's just constant errands. Like, oh yes, and then we delivered to the old town. There's where you delivered the message to. We showed it on the map. Then we went inside the building, and then he wasn't to the right, so then we turned around. He was like, oh, he's upstairs. That's right. He's upstairs. So you go up these stairs, and then you take a left, and then you take a right, and then you go straight, and then you will find him there. You will find the person who you have to deliver the message to, the Defias Brotherhood. So you deliver him the message, and then your quest is complete. And then he will say, oh, thanks for this message. Could you deliver this person a message in Westfall, please? So we just came from Westfall, right? We came from Westfall to Stormwind, and we talked to the guy at the beginning, and then he said, go talk to this guy in the back in Stormwind, and then he said, oh, thanks, go back to Westfall. It's just an endless cycle of running back and forth. So sometimes you do kill enemies, actually, in this game. Sometimes you do kill enemies, but for level 15, all you're going to be doing is running around, delivering letters to people. And then Stormwind City, Mountaineers, we're probably looking at all of our quests and we're deciding what to do, right? While we're in Stormwind, was there anything we did in Stormwind? Or did we just leave Stormwind? I don't think there wasn't anything. Yes, we got stuck behind the post. We were talking about, geez, just don't get stuck behind the post. So now we flew to Westfall. Alright, so that was everything we did in Stormwind. Now we could go give you the letter again. And he's going to say, bring this message to Stormmantle. Track down the Defias messenger.
Be careful.
So now there's actually something to do in Westfall. We could actually go attack somebody. So we worked our way down to Moonbrook. It was down south of the Sentinel Hills. Then we ran all the way south. We ran south, and we ran, and we ran. And we kept on running south. And then Is there anything else we had to do? Yes, we just had to find the messenger, and then I believe we had to kill the messenger. So I think we got a group together. We were over there. We found the dead messenger. Well, somebody was trying to invite us, but he wasn't the group leader, so we couldn't do the messenger. Then we were sitting there waiting by the messenger's dead body. And then we should say, there's Sentinel, there's the Moonbrooks. We ran the rest of the way there. And then we partied with some people. Oh, maybe we defeated the fast messenger. We didn't even record that thing while we were waiting for him, I guess. I guess we skipped all that while we defeated the fast messenger. It's just that white mob that spawns there, the yellow mob that spawns there, and then you attack him, and then he'll drop an item. So we were waiting there for like 5 minutes, and then eventually some guy was jumping up and down, and then he said, hey, he's here, he killed him. So then we went to go loot him. So now we're running over to Sentinel Hill. Alright. And then there was an escort mission after you defeat the messenger. After you defeat the messenger, you're gonna have to go run all the way to Sentinel Hill and then deliver the letter to the guy. And then after we were talking in chat, we should invite people, because we already had somebody, because somebody was talking in the general chat. Is like, anyone doing messenger escort? We're like, we're doing the messenger escorts. Then we invited that person, so we're always finding groups together now in Westfall. We're always grouping with everybody. Oh, and then it was so tired, we didn't know what we were doing, so that's another thing. We were so tired, we muted everything. We were making sure we were recording, because at this point in time, we were up for so long. We were probably playing for this game for like over 12 hours, and then don't even know what we were doing at this point. So it was probably just gibberish we were talking anyway. So pretty much maybe the exact same thing we're doing right now. So now we completed the messenger quest. Now we could escort the messenger. We had to escort the messenger all the way back to Moonbrook, where we just came from. So here's another. Go to Moonbrook, come back to where he came from, go to Moonbrook, and then he's going to tell us to come back where we came from again. So we're going between the same point like 4 times, and then even before this, they're like, oh yes, and we're checking to see if we're recording. So like, are we recording? I don't know, how do we check if we're recording? Because we're so tired at this point from playing this game for so long, and we should be going to bed. Because I think next episode, well, this is 13, the next episode, I think we went to bed pretty much here. So we're just so tired. So it sucks that we recorded all the audio, because it would have been interesting to listen to what I was doing when I was trying to comprehend that we were doing the messenger quest at this point, at this late in this hour, level 15, and we actually had a party of people together, and all of us were following the messenger together. And we actually had a party. We weren't actually playing by ourselves. We weren't just soloing everything, because it's impossible to solo everything. So we have to get a party together. Even though I guess that we did this quest, and then it was really easy, because people are always at the end attacking the Defias Messenger. Oh, they're always attacking all the enemies around him. So usually you'd go to Moonbrook, and there'd be a whole bunch of enemies, and you'd have to defeat the enemies. But since the game just came out yesterday, there's so many people in that area that they destroyed the enemies for us. So I think we just kept walking, and then we were seeing if we could buff everybody, because we're like, there's nothing to do, where's the enemies? We're looking for the enemies, but the enemies never showed up. They said, protect us, protect me from the enemies. Everyone wants to kill me here, and we were looking for the enemies. We were waiting, and nobody showed up to kill him. It was actually really easy. It was really good, made for a really easy quest. Yes, and then we ran out of our energy, because we buffed everybody. We even buffed the messenger with arcane intellect, so the messenger had +7 to intellect, so his weapon training skills could recharge faster. Alright, yeah, I think that's why we're looking at our inventory. We were reading that. We're like, what does intellect even do for other characters? They can't cast spells, so the critical spell doesn't do anything for them, but it does improve their weapon training speed. So if you're attacking with a sword, or if you're attacking with a dagger or a staff, then your training speed is going to go up when you're hitting enemies. It's going to say your sword skills have gone up. They're going to go up faster if you have more intellect. So we found that out about the game. Intellect actually does do something. So here he says, the entrance is hidden here by the Moonbrook. Keep your eyes open for any thieves. They want him dead. Except we just kept walking, and there was no thieves that showed up. Right? This was a lot easier than we thought it was. So here we're all looking around, we're like, where's the thieves? Here comes somebody to attack him, and then we're like, no, he's dead already. It looks like maybe he was coming to attack him, but then besides that, there's absolutely nobody. There's no enemies anywhere. There's just all a bunch of players by the time we got here. By the time we got here, all the enemies were already dead, so they already did the artwork for us, basically. We didn't have to do anything. All we had to do was walk and follow the messenger so he could tell us where the enemies were. He could tell us where the Defiance Brotherhood was holding their hideout down here. And then I believe we're able to enter the Deadmines after this. So now we need to be level 26 to... No, level 27 to 36, I believe. No, level 17 to 26. Jeez, we're getting all of our levels messed up too, and we just woke up not too long ago, but we've been rendering all the other videos for, geez, like 6 or 7 hours or something. So we rendered how many videos? 10 of them? And then we also made that other World of Warcraft video with the battle chests and all the game boxes, and we read the boxes, and we looked how they looked like when they were on the shelves before, and we read about the season pass, how Blizzard originally said we'll give players free up to level 20, and then later, shortly after, they said we'll give them 10 days of free play, that's it. We won't give them unlimited level 20 play, that's too ridiculous. We'll just give them 10 days, as far as they can go, that's it. So now we completed the quest. Yeah, they said that was an easy quest. That was super easy, right? We just basically walked there. We didn't have to attack anybody. And then I said, yeah, usually there is guys, I guess, but there was not any guys. There wasn't any, so it was the easiest messenger quest ever. It's super easy. You just go down to the Moonbrook there, and then you run back to the Sentinel Hill, and then you go to Moonbrook, then you go to Sentinel Hill, then you go to Moonbrook, and then back to Sentinel Hill again, and then quest is complete. And then we're ready to move on